Welcome back. Last session, the crew searched Alden Cray's chambers and uncovered many of his sins. Unsent apologies, coded ledgers, stamped with crescent chains, and a prayer to Valora twisted into infernal, half burned by the divine. Darian glanced into a mirror and fell into a vision, a blood-slicked deck, chains descending from the sky, and a voice that warned him not to mistake survival for innocence. His reflection from that point forward began to lag, smirk. Rook sensed a celestial power behind this mirror, clinging to the glass. In Alden's chambers, beneath a hidden trapdoor, you all opened a lead-lined coffer. There was a gilded infernal signet etched behind 3 blackened vials labeled stabilized but imperfect, a sealed vial of breathing ash, and a severed medallion of Valora, as well as a null aether stone that, when exposed openly, began to drink your strength away until Azric managed to get it tucked away, as well as an obsidian plaque fragmented that matches the designs that you saw on your puzzle cube once you had finally solved it, as well as a scorched note that speaks of 5 keys, the mother being used as leverage. Over by the fireplace, Desmond found a slate tile. Azric found the slate tile, but Desmond removed it from the ground. A tile that is magically enchanted to silence rooms from exterior listeners. Zai, searching the bookcase, found an iron key and some sort of clue possibly to the use of the cubes, having to do with bloodlines, as well as a book labeled Kaka, How to Speak Crow, Corvid, and Raven. You all claimed your spoils: Trahuk, the Black Tally Bracer, Sai, the Gilded Ring of Valora, and brought Darian to Edrin Coil. A rite under Morthal's gaze began, as Edrin deemed it no simple curse, but something that just refused to leave, and wouldn't until it decided it was ready. Edrin pointed you all towards larger cities such as Al-Hajjad, Zarog, and the Sunken Keep, or even the Dominion of Kafka, and then began to recollect on the name of Thandal when you guys brought up the life coin that you had found, mentioning that Thandal vanished around the time that Alden made his way into Delphang. Later, within the shadowed halls, you guys haggled and ended up not leaving with the equipment that you were looking at. The Waltzbound Dam returned to the docks to provision and choose their next heading. So, where is the Waltzbound Dam going next? Do you guys want me to pull up the map?
Did we get provisions and all that shit like we were supposed to?
Yeah, I'd asked you guys to put together a list of provisions, and then that would be what was provided to you. Did any of you guys put together a list of provisions?
There is indeed a list of provisions.
Alright, can that be sent
I
to me?
believe. Assuming Luca and Rocky have the list of provisions at this point.
Yeah, I think it's in our chat.
Wait. Sin, you and I made one, remember?
Yeah.
Well, I had sent you one, but like you had said that you and Rocky were working on it, so I was just sending you shit. So
Oh.
I was
Both
sending you
lists had
ideas
about-
more than anything else.
Both lists had about the same shit on them,
Yeah.
more or less.
So
I think we're all on the same page about like what we needed, so
I'll just send this to Luke real quick.
Yep.
right.
So, now,
Get it.
having your provisions in place, loaded on the ship, as well as 500 gold richer than when you first landed in Delphang. A few of you have some new items, of which you have attuned and or are just carrying around. I believe I sent everybody the magic item cards for the items that they had. If I miss anything, please let me know. Do you want to, Luca, do you want to throw that in the ship supplies chat?
Okay.
Yup.
No.
Over the last, I mean, 8-ish sessions, you guys have, encountered many different things pertaining to this Umbra Noctis, the Vault of Chains. You now have 2 keys, as they have been called. You guys have received multiple leads and are now in a race to figure out where this Umbra Noctis is. So, given all the information that you guys have been able to get, what is your plan?
Well, plan is to travel to Ralvita.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Now, Azric has experience around the Dienser Strait. Reaper's ship almost got destroyed going through the Dienser Strait, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's very dangerous waters, just because of the natural storms and strange phenomena that happen within that area. So, but you are a little bit more keyed into those currents. So,
Akuro, I think we lost Pyrrha.
he said he's on an important call.
Got it.
As dock hands are loading all of the provisions onto your ship, I am reading through this just real quick to make sure you guys didn't try to sneak in anything.
As pirates? Never.
Yeah. 5 million platinum.
Oh look, we found 5 million platinum. And I just, just there.
They're not going to give you a cannon.
Can't hurt to ask, right?
Yeah.
You get that 500 gold, you could probably buy a cannon if you.
Nope, not yet.
Let's think. Yeah, we're not at that level yet. Do we even have like a crew, like money for crew? I don't think so.
The ballista bolts are fine. Anchor chains. How many feet of anchor chains do you want? Anchor chains are massive.
I mean, technically, they don't have to be, super long. They just have to be below the tide. So I guess 20 feet, 30 feet.
Okay.
I'd say 30 just to be safe.
These look good. Haunted. Sure. Okay. Why'd you guys choose weak ale?
Mostly so, you know, Darian won't drown.
Well, fuck you guys. Darian can hold his liquor just fine.
Rolls of wine constitution.
Rocky is savage today.
Hey, Savage? Nah. I mean, Riven went through that, so, you know, I can relate.
So they'll give you the
Hey, sorry I'm here, but I'm still on the phone.
three-quarter cask of rum, 1 hogshead of. Everyone understands these measurements.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Roughly. But there's a reason I'm not the quartermaster.
Gotcha. Quarter cask is about 13 gallons. A hogshead is about 63 gallons.
Huh.
And the boar's head is deli meat.
Yeah. Does anyone know why they might make rums and whiskeys in a quarter cask instead of a hogshead cask?
That's
Anyone can
pretty much
tell
the
me-
answer.
If anyone can tell me without looking it up, I will give them 1 point of inspiration.
Say that again.
I said, if anyone can tell me why you would make a whiskey or a rum in a quarter cask, like a 13-gallon cask, rather than like a 63-gallon cask, without looking it up, I will give them a point of inspiration.
I'll give a guess.
Okay.
It's so you can let it sit longer without it going bad.
Not far off. So,
Nice.
it is because it results in a stronger whiskey because of the small shape, and yes, they do normally sit longer. But the main idea is, in a smaller container, there's more surface area on more of the alcohol by volume. So there's quicker flavor absorption from the wood being used for the cask. Okay, so your provisions are loaded. Any last things to handle here in Delphang?
Did we get the new shipmates? Like the crewmates?
You wanted to get new crewmates?
Uh-huh.
From
We have
Delphang?
500 gold. We have 500 gold pieces we could pay them.
Alright, we did say a crew hand or two would be beneficial.
I see that. A crew hand or two would be beneficial. Okay. Yeah, are you how are you recruiting? Are you going to the Black Sands Rest to recruit, or are you just seeing if some people on the docks would be willing to set sail
Well,
for
they
a
were
few gold?
everything was being provided, so I figured they'd
We-
like know a guy.
We would be talking to the harbor master to figure out, like, you know, who's a sailor in the
Okay.
area that would be willing or wanting to join.
Okay. Play this out. You meet back up with Varric Holt as the provisions are being loaded onto the ship. He's kind of has the list that you guys provided and is checking off items as they're being loaded. As you guys are approaching, coming back from the shadowed halls. And Varric kind of looks over to you. Heard you caused quite a ruckus up there at the Triarch's Hall, hey?
A ruckus? Well, I guess you might be able to call it that.
I mean, at least the place isn't burning down. You got
We
off
did
better
leave
than
it
some of the
standing.
smaller shacks that you set fire when you were a child.
If it's only once or twice. 3 times.
Right. So, I have some questions regarding this list that was provided. First of all, fuck off, we're not giving you a cannon.
Didn't hurt to ask.
For the ale you asked for, your mother would not allow us to give you anything weaker than her mid-tier, mid-shelf ale, so not weak, not massively strong, but should get you drunk enough if so needed. Only other thing I really have a question on here for is, you're asking for a crew hand or two. Are you wanting like government sanctioned crew hands to be provided, or you just wanted us to like middleman hire you some people? In my experience, usually a captain wants to interview crewmen before they step on their ship. I don't know if it'd be advisable for me to just grab someone off the docks that I think would fit with you.
More the middleman route.
Alright.
Figure you know somebody who's finally tired of Delphang and what it has to offer. You
I
know,
think everybody's
similar to
tired
me.
of Delphang.
I was saying, similar to me, willing to join a ragtag team of pirates.
But I think without the curse and stuff like that.
You don't
Hey,
want
what's
anyone
wrong
who's
with being
cursed.
Uncursed would be preferred.
Alright. Well, if you give me, you say about an hour, I can round up some people that you can talk to and kind of get a feeling for whether or not you'd like to keep them around. Are you looking for any specific responsibilities? Are you looking for a helmsman? Are you looking for quartermaster, cooks, bosuns? What are we talking about here? Just a common deckhand and rigger?
Probably common deckhand. I doubt we're gonna get a decent bosun here. Probably a deckhand or a cook. If you happen to find somebody who can repair the ship, it's, you know, preferred. But to be honest, it's still Delphang.
Right. Well, you all get settled, get your provisions put away, and I will be back here in an hour or two with, say, half a dozen prospective crewmen. I probably, in a ship this size, wouldn't hire more than 2 or 3. And even then, if you're wanting to hide things from them, I definitely make sure you get things on lock in the ship before you let them on.
I mean,
He's a
Jerry's
little
better than
slow, but he
us.
knows how to tie knots.
Hey, we love Jerry.
Well, as he said, we should definitely make sure we have anything of importance locked away. Then
Probably,
definitely
Captain.
need to start charting a course. We know how far it is to Al Hajjad, but we'll be going past there this time. Little town. Well, used to be a big deal. Not so much anymore. Don't know if
So,
any
where
of
did
you
you say
are.
you're heading, Captain? If we
Don't
may.
know if you're familiar or not. A little place called Ralveda. Ralvida? I don't know. I've only been there once or twice.
It's been a
Pizza,
while
you
since
said.
I stopped by Ralveda. Quite a dangerous area. You sure you're gonna be okay over there?
Well, as long as we take a wide berth through the around the strait, we shouldn't be too much of a problem. But no, those waters aren't exactly kind either.
As long as you're careful, that's all that matters. Keep in mind, Ralveda, you're still in. Not the map. Go. I'll make sure when I say something, it's actually gonna. Just a little.
You're gonna say in the Volkal Sultanates.
I was gonna say in the Vorkal Sultanate, but I wanted to make sure it is in the
It
Vorkal
is.
Sultanate, so shouldn't have too much trouble. Keep in mind if you're, I mean, you're very much aware, but the only actual docking point is in Huzachi, and then you'd have to travel by foot to Ralveda, unless you wanted to dock just off coast, north of Ralveda. Which there's a cove there, so it's possible, but you won't have a straight shot into the city. You'll be about still 15 miles from the city's edge if you dock in that cove.
Closer to the water. We're gonna retcon and say Huzachi instead then.
Alright, going to Huzachi. Oh, also, remember, Azric, you know of a hideaway that Reaper has in the Indrid Archipelago as well.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm organizing a thing real quick, and then we'll move forward.
Yay.
Everybody. Oh yeah, another update. As of, hopefully I'll have it fully set up tomorrow. But there will be an application that we'll be utilizing, and it basically allows me to set routes across my maps, and then it'll give you Google Map style directions to travel wherever you want to travel to and from.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Alright, let's send these out. To you. You each should be getting a message. You. 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 And to you. All right. You all see the messages that you received.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yep.
That is who you will be interviewing as.
Interviewing as?
Yes.
So, about an hour and a half goes by. You guys manage to... Is there anything specific you want to say out loud that you hid somewhere or separated from areas of which these external crewmates would be able to find?
Yeah, I locked the shit out of my door.
I hid my drugs.
I hid everything under my bed.
I'm just tucking my everything away.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey, yo!
Is everything.
Please tuck away your everything
Oh my
designed to
God.
play music.
Girl, put your labia away.
Oh my
Darian's
God.
like, hey, eyes off the chest flop.
This isn't Arby's. We don't have the meat.
Darian says with the worst eyes possible.
All my stuff going mostly out of sight. Probably not hidden too well, but you know,
All right.
just in a spot that says, "Hey, my stuff, please don't touch." Desmond.
First off, if you didn't want your stuff to be touched, you would keep it on you at all times. Second off, I've touched all of your stuff many a times. Nothing important
All of
is
your
there.
stuff.
Sadly,
Literally
that's the case.
everything. I am your doctor, by the way, so I am very intimately familiar with you.
I'm your doctor. I'm intimately familiar.
Intimately. What a quote.
You should probably lay off the fatty foods, by the way.
All right, so you guys managed to get things where you need them, and then not too much longer goes by before approaching again is Varric Holt, at this time with a group of people, varying ages and races, but all of which seem, at least to, you would hope, want to be here. Otherwise he's dragging people that might not be too great to have along the way. So I need somebody to roll a d6 for me. A 5. 5. So the first person they bring up is a woman in her early 30s. And he says, this is Kesmar. She's a former dock worker. But she can be handy in a pinch. She's a good deckhand. So I'll let you interview her first. Do you want to take her aboard, or you want to interview her on the docks in front of everybody else?
We'll take her
Captain?
aboard.
All right. So, Kess, you guys should have you have personalities, strengths, but for the most part, there's not a ton of stuff there. So, like, if you wanted to add more, you totally could. So, Kess is brought aboard and is sitting across from you all. Kess, do you want to introduce yourself?
I be Cass. I'm a rigger.
You better enunciate.
I'm a rigger
Jesus.
with an R. I'm a bit handy on the deck. Any questions for me, Cop?
Well, at least she's calling you Captain. Captain.
Why would you want to be on this ship?
Honestly, when I get the fuck out of Zahen, anything that lets me get away from this godforsaken ash, I'll do.
I'm not sure. Do what would you bring to the table? I understand you want to get out of Zahin and you've worked on the docks before, but do you have what it takes to actually weather a storm and not die or fall off the ship?
Shite, yeah, I've been in the sea since I was knee-high to a lava rock. Yeah, I can rig sails, I can patch sails, I can wax the deck, I can nail the deck, I can nail and wax the deck. I'm pretty strong in a porthole. I know I know my way around an oar too. Anything you need on a ship fixed, and fix it. Stern, bow, doesn't fucking matter. I can fix it. I can do it.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to pass on this one.
It's the lung cancer, isn't it?
It's the lung cancer.
It's the long chasm.
Oh,
Thanks.
great.
Alright.
Gray lung cancer?
Kess.
And then as she walks away, Azur's gonna look at Terhoog and be like, well, unless you really need some help with your deck. I mean, deck.
Mhm. Oh, but the deck does need help.
She's good
He
with the
looks-
pole. Kind of
Oh.
elbowing him.
Oh, that's what you. Oh.
Anyways,
Anyway, next one, please.
Alright, roll a d6.
somebody else can roll this time.
I got it.
6. Ooh, this one's me. The next one that comes aboard is there we go. You see this young half-elf boy. It looks like he's half Gold Veil elf. And he kind of shuffles aboard. The name's Pell Underwake. I'm a good runner, sir, and I'm a good cabin boy. I can clean and swab the decks. I can hold a line. I can hold a line in quite a storm. You see, I belong to the Underwake orphanage, and I like to get away from from here, if possible.
And how old are you?
Me, I'm 16.
Insight
Balls.
check.
Yeah, roll an
Oh
insight
no.
check.
He's
Now, who
12.
is this? Nat 20.
He looks really young. Probably around between like 14 and 16 probably. He seems like he's kind of nervous and shifty, but he doesn't necessarily seem like he's lying.
Boy, I see you're nervous. You do realize we're pirates, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. And I honestly, I find what pirates do quite exciting, and I'm sure I can be of great use. I'm a very good listener. I can fit in very small spaces. And I'll do anything you need of me, sir.
Captain,
Yes.
how are we going to feel if we get him killed?
He signed up for it.
But
I
wouldn't we
don't
do
know.
the
I can
same
take
for
care
you?
of myself. I can, and he kind of pulls out a dagger. He's like, I've carried this for defense for a while. I can get a ash rat from 20 feet, easy.
See,
Huh.
he can get an ash rat from 20 feet.
Impressive.
Um. Well,
Stay on the docks for now.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does he know how to read?
Do you know how to read?
In what language?
that's promising.
Kind of a yes or no question. Okay.
He's
Well,
asking what language.
I mean, common would probably be the most useful, yeah? That's what most things are printed in.
I can read a little bit, but I'm not that great at it. Sometimes I get the letters mixed up in orders.
Oh,
Well, I'll take that back.
to the docks.
Right, oh wait, over here. And he hurriedly leaves the ship.
Heck,
Right, roll a d6. Ooh,
another
6.
6.
That'll push it over to...
Oh, dark again.
Oh, this one is Rocky. You see this red-skinned figure, fairly well built. He has a little bit of facial scarring. It looks like some burns on the right side of his face. But he looks like, just seeing this man in his late 20s, he works for a living and he works hard. So Rocky, you want to go ahead and introduce this character?
Sure. Pardon me. My name is Tovren Hale, and well, I'm a helmsman rigger, and you won't find better hands. And well, it may not seem like it, but I am very excellent under pressure. And well, I want to just get out of here. I don't want to be defined by the Fang's judgment. I want to explore the world, see new things, see what excitement has in store.
Azric,
Yeah.
you would probably recognize this individual. This is actually one of Joran Hale's relatives, another Zahin figure.
Uh, are you sure that if you leave here, we won't be hunted by Joran?
Oh. And you could see his eyes like avoid contact with yours before mumbling, "I'm sure it'll be fine. Like I said, I'm sure there'll be no issues whatsoever." And he gives Astric a smile.
I'm sure you're most likely lying to me already.
"Oh, absolutely not, Captain. I would never lie to such an esteemed individual such as yourself."
But risking it, you're free to leave.
"Oh, but okay.
Free to leave.
Okay, Captain. Thank you for the opportunity." And then he walks away.
Looking at Sai, Joran would have totally hunted us.
Most likely.
All right. Roll a d4 this time.
Who's got it?
I already rolled. Someone
Rocky,
else.
roll a d4.
We all get a turn.
Yeah, Rocky.
What's Rocky good anyway?
1.
Exactly. Like all my other rules.
Hey, you're just getting out of the way early.
Medea.
I mean, in this case, that's a streak.
It is
Sort of a
you.
streak there.
As Culverin leaves the ship, the next figure walking up is a fairly young-looking Goldveil elf. She is walking with a purpose at this point. But I will let Medea take it from.
Illyr Fenwig. Charmed, I'm sure.
Oh, certainly.
I'm an experienced navigator and sharp eyes besides.
Ever sailed through the strait?
Hold on. Let me, the player, take another good look at this. Oh, wait. I as a player don't necessarily know the answer to this question. Hold on.
You will here in just a second. Something up. What's that?
I have several times.
Well,
Your
then.
route takes you past. Your route takes you through there. Yes. And past
Well,
Glassfire Cove.
indeed. Whether or not we end up traveling through the strait itself, I'm not sure yet. Been navigating a course. A little faster through the strait, depending on the weather and everything else itself, as you know. But if we have to travel around the island, so be it.
Very well. I am very skilled at finding stars, even in a haze. I'm sure I could get you navigated around the island wherever you please.
Why would you want to join a pirate's crew?
Call it a personal interest.
personal interest. You personally wouldn't be wanting to get on a ship full of pirates and rob them blind and asleep.
Would be far from the first time I've done such things.
Why would you say that when you would want to be trusted?
Look, my last crew was a bunch of thugs and cutthroats. And this particular band of
Pirates?
thugs and cutthroats I find myself before has been somewhere that I have a vested interest in.
We've been somewhere? Oh, Glassfire Cove.
Indeed. I'm looking
You know, it's
for something there.
You know it's been burned to the ground, right?
I know. So I've heard.
And you're looking for something from there?
Indeed.
Does it
Should
happen
we
to
even
be a,
pass by, I will
Does it happen to
spot
be a
it.
cat?
What?
Happen to be a cat? Kit or something or other?
A large cat.
Person-like cat.
With wielding a sword.
Stand by. I need to remind myself of a few things.
They're talking about Kit.
I know. What was Kit's ship name, though?
not the ship that I sent you. The ship that I sent you has
Okay.
been mentioned before, as has the captain.
I see.
Yeah, you guys have quests regarding it.
I know. Can't say I'm familiar with a kit. Something or other.
Interesting. So, you're just looking to pass by there and see what it has? And it's
Can Illyra here make an insight check?
Yeah, she has a +3 to insight.
Damn, okay.
So you're insight checking Azric?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I need Azric to make either deception or...
I roll just to you or out in the
Yeah.
open or what?
You roll just to me.
What I'm specifically trying to get is... Rick, trust me. Do I need to establish trust?
Oh, okay. I won't have him make a check for that. How distrusting does Azric seem, Azric?
Azric seems fairly distrusting at this point. So, what are you looking for?
No sense in playing my cards close, I suppose. I'm looking for my ship. My crew.
Your ship and
Any-
your crew?
Any mention, any signs. They disappeared around Glassfire Cove.
What was the ship?
The Auburn Sun, captained by one Kelrin.
Interesting.
So, Captain?
Interesting. So,
Are we
Desmond and
looking-
Darian, both of you should say interesting.
Oh,
To
sorry,
who?
I was not paying
Interesting.
attention.
Are we...
To who? That sending stone. What was the ships that they were on?
notes. The one with Vel, right? Or is it another?
Wasn't that the Oblin Sun?
No, that was the Scarlet Oath.
No, that was the Scarlet
Kellen's-
Oath, yeah.
The Scarlet Oath's sister ship is known as the Auburn Sun.
Ah, that's right. Well, the Auburn Sun, last we heard of it, I think it was destroyed, or missing completely and gone. The Scarlet Oath we still have contact with, but even they haven't seen or heard from the Auburn Sun, and I mean, it would be weeks now.
I would like very much to confirm this with my own eyes. Please.
So
I guess possibly. I'm going to have to discuss this with the rest of the crew first. I guess the real question here is, alright, let's say that we pass by Glassfire Cove and your ship is sitting in the lovely little port. Are you going to jump overboard? Not stopping. Put a blade to our throats, demand that we pull over.
No. No such thing. I wish only to confirm their fates.
Alright, hang out on the docks.
Very well. I thank you for your consideration.
Mm. Docks. Sarah and
Does not matter to me.
Para! Or
Sarah
left.
first.
Where are we having the interview at again?
On the deck of the ship.
On the deck. Roger. Okay.
On thy ship's deck. It's a nice deck.
You interviewed one person who could nail that deck.
Yeah, we did interview somebody who could nail that deck. Keep it real nice.
Do I also get a WWE style introduction to my walk on the deck?
Yeah, you see this young human, kind of ashy colored skin, very much a native of Delphang from birth. And you see her early 20s, bright-eyed, as she comes running up the gangplank to jump and land before you on the ship's deck.
Look at the way she jumps on that deck.
Peace.
Actually, like lands on the deck. You just see her go, dust herself off a bit. Name Sarah. Sarah of the Cinders. Cook, quartermaster's aide. I tend to manage stores and stomachs. Same principles, really, but what can I do for you?
Would you be wanting to leave Delphang, especially aboard a pirate ship?
As like it happens, you see her like kind of perk up a bit and like sniff around. Would you happen to have a galley on board?
Yeah, it's a pirate ship. We've got a
Do you
place
happen to have
cook.
any interesting spices? It kind of smells as if someone murdered some precious spices. And
Well,
might
Sai's
have-
been doing the cooking lately. She tends to do that.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
very sorry for you. Well, the reason why is you've seemed to have lived here before, I would assume.
Yes.
You know our cooking's not exactly the best, or if it is, it's very
Ashy.
exactly.
I'm fucking dying on Ouchie.
I want to see what the world has, and I really want to just experience everything the world has to offer me. And as far as why I'm aboard a pirate ship, Let's just say I know how to keep a crew going when anything else might fail. She kind of like smiles and then like winks at, I don't know, who looks like the one that's probably the most tired.
I don't. I mean, you all are fully healed and everything.
Yeah.
Make a choice, Desmond, or make a choice, Sarah.
I'm gonna say
I was
let's bring
gonna.
up the bunny boy. He looks like he's exhausted.
Diane's been going through a lot,
Yeah.
so it's
He has.
probably.
He's getting ready to be going through more.
I mean, Diane was already burning with blush at the previous applicant,
Yeah.
so
Well, we do need a good cook. Can't deny that. Though I will
Badly, it seems
say,
at that.
we do not need crabs. Desmond's got an allergy.
Hey, I do not. The only thing I'm allergic to is Darian's fur ending up in my. Oh God, he got it in there again.
Deal with that later. Hang out on the dock. Probably a little closer to the gangplank than the others.
Aye, aye, Captain. And she just kind of hops off the fucking like boat.
Sigh under her breath is gonna go, God, she's fucking cool.
Alright, I'm gonna go get a drink. Tahook, Sai, the next one's for you guys to interview.
I come.
All right, Captain.
I really do gotta get a drink too. 2 seconds.
Okay. Well, while he's doing that, any standouts so far, guys?
I like Elf Boy and Elf Lady and that lady.
All the elves, basically. And
Is there an
what's-
elf?
Huh?
There was the little
I'm
elf
joking.
boy,
The little elf
Uh,
boy, and then
Valandra, right? Is her name? Is the other lady, and then the human.
It was Illyra.
Illyra?
Elira. I don't know. We'll figure out how
Illyra.
it's pronounced. Elira. I think that's how Darian
That's how I pronounced it.
So that's fine. Elira or Elira, or say it again.
Illyra.
Elira. And then
Yeah,
the
so we
half-elf
have little
was
boy-
Pell.
yeah, we have little boy, hot girl, cool girl.
All right.
So,
Now it's time for the next one.
this one you guys see currently in manacles. This massive black furred, almost pure black fur, other than a gray marking going diagonally across his furred face. A lupin, probably like late 30s, mid 40s, around that age, and he just has this very just intense look on his face as he is shuffling up the gangplank, arms currently in chains.
I suppose I'll start the questioning with what is your name?
Name's Brannick Coldjaw.
And why are you in manacles?
Well, used to be a part of the Iron Forge security. During a dock riot, I killed a man.
You see Desmond
Hey,
perk
man.
up a bit.
That's
And for the right amount of gold, would you be willing to do it again?
Depends on the man.
Desmond.
Definitely no children. Try not to kill women either, unless they try to kill I first.
Well, at
Got a
least he
bit
has
of a soft
principles.
spot for refugees. Don't want anything to do with slavers or traffickers. I'd rather kill them for free.
Alright. Why would you want to come be a pirate with us?
As you can see, rested, being exiled. So it's either I leave on the ship or I leave in the water. or leave across the lava flows in the land, and I think you guys know how the other places are gonna go. The ship's the one for me.
He's already got the murdering down. He just has
So-
to learn the pillaging.
What are your views on loyalty?
Well, it takes an order to run a ship, just as it does a dock, as it does anywhere else. When it comes to loyalty, as long as the ship's running and we're following the rules of the ship, I don't have any problems. But if we break the rules, that's where the problems come from. Without rules, we have consequences. Those are real. That's why people die in riots.
And what is your ship experience exactly?
I fix 'em. I'm a bosun. The ship's not running. Are you really going to brave these storms, these waters? Crew that trusts the bosun doesn't panic. Crew that doesn't panic survives those storms.
So a penchant for murdering and a penchant for fixing things.
I like
Only
both of those
murder when we
qualities.
have to.
I like both of those qualities in a pirate.
First time correction, second time consequence, third time removal. No humiliation, no cruelty. Discipline exists to protect the many, not to satisfy the one holding the stick.
God, he's cool.
Look, just
What is your opinion on music?
Any good?
No.
Funny?
No, Desmond.
Desmond.
I'm trying to make sure he's not going to murder Darian. I'm
He
just
doesn't believe in unjustified murder. He's been through this.
Hold on,
Yes.
hold on. I think this is a race issue. Just because I'm a Lupin doesn't mean I want to eat the rabbits. I think the captain would disapprove of that, and plus, his eyes already look rather wet. I'm afraid he might cry. And then I'm going to get emotional too.
God damn it!
Oof. Darian's getting it today.
Darian's gonna be haunted by this for the rest of his life.
Oh God, please.
Oh, I like
if
this
you
one.
if you would mind, join the others on the dock, please, while we confer with our captain.
Sorry about the chains on the deck. Make sure that we get those scratches fixed up once you hire me on. Stop.
It's fine.
Walk down the gangplank.
To Taruk, I'm going to say, okay, so he's being exiled anyway.
Mhm.
And we
Hazard's
could-
gonna come back out now.
I
and
am the designated punching bag.
To be fair, you are very punchable.
is there a way I
Darian?
can finish this thought?
Say what?
Okay. So, the Lupin man over there is being exiled anyway. We could realistically afford with our current coffers 2. So I say we take the Lupin and one other.
How much
So
does
you
it take
believe-
to hire someone again?
Who's going to ask that?
He's being exiled. It's either death or death. So
It's like free to me. I mean, after all, food comes at a cost too.
it
We'll be
does.
able to haggle anybody down that tries. As for the others, I guess you guys liked the Lupin man. Rather dashing, I assume.
Well, he sounds more apt to our version of pirating, and he's not afraid of death, necessary death, which I also feel like is an important quality in a pirate captain.
Like, you don't got to explain. Desmond's basically drooling over there. I guarantee the man at least mentioned murder twice.
3 times if you can.
3 times, but only at Desmond's request. Realistically, so him and then one of the others. That really pretty elf lady. I question her motive.
Did you have a crush, Sai?
Taruk, hush. I'm being logical, okay? She's really pretty, but I don't think that she's a good fit because
Okay.
she has other motives, and we have a mission We have shit to do. We can't be doing side quests for people that we're just hiring on to help with the boat.
So you
Well,
are
She's an
convincing
experienced
yourself.
pirate.
We either go with the cook or the young elf boy who can clean.
So,
Fortunately, my preferences are the cook.
just to be like transparent, in this current day and age, you're looking at for like a fishing vessel, for instance, probably pays their people around 1 to 3 gold per month if they're doing well, and then maybe a bonus if they do extremely well. When it comes to like pirates and stuff like that, it's usually like a set monthly rate and then like a share of treasure or profit made by the ship as a whole.
Yeah, so we can afford it. We can afford to.
Speaking of, why haven't we gotten paid yet? Oh,
We
wait, we
did.
have. I steal a lot of gold.
That, and we still got everything from the Priarch that we have to split.
Aye.
But first, my preference is the cook. I like good food. I'm sorry, Sai. We're not even in Delphang and it tastes like ash half the time. I hate to be honest.
To be fair,
Desmond,
if
you're
you
not
didn't
much
hire the
better
cook,
either.
I was gonna
I've
pay
only,
to hire the cook. If Sai
I've
cooks
only
one
coo-
more meal,
I've only cooked once.
and
Once
that
was
was
enough.
many.
Well, Sai, it is very decent cooking, but there are a few little qualities that were missing, sadly.
I have a question. Your mother cook.
Yeah, I.
You should have
She's the
taken
best.
way more lessons.
I'm
We're taking
16.
you back home.
I was busy trying to learn to fight, and then busy trying to learn how to build a ship and
You would
fix
have
a
been busy
ship.
trying to learn how to cook to survive on the ship.
Oh
If you
my-
was alone, you would starve within days.
I've eaten my own cooking. What are you talking about? It's not that bad.
And you're still malnourished. Look how tiny you are. As your doctor, I think you should be eating more calorically important meals.
He is intimately familiar with you after all.
As
Desmond,
you're
as
talking.
a
God,
child.
no.
Oh no.
I'm just saying, remember that one time I had to bandage your leg? It felt like I was touching a twig or like a very, very brittle bone?
You know what? They're quite shapely where I'm from.
Shaped like
Anyways,
a twig.
feels like we've all
Alright.
gathered the cook, correct?
Yes,
I
cook
think
and
for
all that.
necessity. Hey. For necessities. And for
So,
size
Said that
pride.
twice.
With that, we already know the older elven lady is going to be terribly mad. If she comes on board, let's just throw her overboard. I'm not taking baggage with us. Anyways, Tahook, go ahead, let's get the cook. The rest of us, let's go start getting preparations for debarking. And let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, the Lupin too, Tahook, I forgot.
Alright.
Don't forget the keys to his shackles.
Or do. You might want to keep them in case he says to want to
try
eat
to-
Darian.
Yeah, I will say, try to keep the shackles. It's nice to have those around.
Just in case, Captain.
Like a
Oh,
buy one,
no.
get one free. My
More
favorite.
importantly, for when we raid a vessel later on and need to shackle up some survivors.
Good point.
Hmm.
Alrighty
Now,
then, Captain.
to figure out how much gold I'll have to pay them to murder someone. Still haven't found that threshold with Darian over there. One day.
I don't need this
Okay.
place right now.
So you guys are hiring Sarah and Brannick, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
Alrighty then. Barrick undoes the manacles on Brannick. Right, well, the rest of you sorry lot, get back to wherever you need to be. And for you lucky too, welcome aboard to the The
Black Waltz.
The Black Wolf.
You see a couple of dejected people.
All the rest of you, do better.
Lyra.
Illyra
Make
will
sure she
remember
doesn't
this.
try to stick
Yeah,
up.
yeah, you guys see at the top of your screen just Lyra will remember this with a -1 next to it.
Oh, not the -1.
Wait, so are we still
Alright.
like playing as them or no?
No. I mean, you guys could play as the 2 individuals on the ship. That's fine. But
Yay!
all these other ones are running off.
Until we see them again.
Secondary NPCs.
I love secondary NPCs. They're so much fun.
Brannick's
Yeah,
going
so-
full NPC mode.
Yeah.
Stone-faced. Yep, stone-faced. Doesn't talk to anybody. Does his job. Says the same thing over and over again.
Love that.
Oh,
boy.
jeez.
One
see
with
our
the ship,
family.
one with the crew.
Sarah just jumps aboard, runs over to Sai. Oh my god, you guys actually hired me? I thought I'd be stuck here forever. Can you show me the galley? I need to see what happens there. It still smells like a murder.
Sure, it's down here.
She just runs off in the general direction.
She is just a few years older than Sai.
As she just opens the hatch, it's just like, okay.
How many is a few?
She's in her early 20s. Sai is 16. She's probably about 21.
Oh, okay. I see.
So closer to Darian's age.
Yeah, roughly
One with the
Darian's age.
kitchen.
Slightly younger.
I completely
Immediately
misunderstood the
grabs.
question, Darian. I apologize. Yes, she's legal.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Hot?
well, I see that Darian took that wink a little too seriously.
Winky face.
Darian, please behave while you're on the ship. Thank you.
Desmond,
I literally haven't done anything.
or moreover, Para, feel free to
Yes.
flesh Sarah out however you wish to. Just
I
staying
will.
within the
This sounds
bounds
fun.
That I gave you. I tried to keep it pretty open for you guys, just with some minor things to keep in mind when you were portraying.
I can only play so much of I like money. Mr. Krabs is hard to play. He has been my
He is
inspiration
Mr. Krabs.
for a very long time. Money.
Somebody will either have to move into the officer quarters with Sai, or you guys will need to purchase another hammock of some sort.
The girls will have to stay with the girls.
Yes.
Yeah, Darian.
Yeah,
I saw you
Darian.
moving away from us. You get to lay next to the Lupin.
He's not sleeping with the men on the crew. We know what happens. Nobody's playing checkers on my ship.
Whoa! We're men of value. We play chess.
We play chess.
Pirate, huh?
With a T.
Oh,
With a
chess.
T. Just.
Okay. Tokens grabbed. Sin, if you do not want to continue to portray Brannick, I will take.
You totally can. Unless somebody else wants him.
In what sense?
Ooh.
Ooh, whoa.
Like,
I was
wait,
he
really
is
trying
a-
to say
funny
that,
boy.
he
You know,
is a
I was
he,
thinking it, and you saw that.
he is a huge slab of dark meat. So
Oh my
The
fucking
way you
god!
think,
Will.
funny boy. Come here.
He's gonna hold them
Bring
bunny.
that
You know what?
supple
Shut the fuck
bunny
up.
ass this way.
Oh, please continue.
I said I wouldn't eat the rabbit. I never said I wouldn't eat out the rabbit.
Uh...
He said I like salad.
It's okay.
Just like that, we
This-
got banned from Twitch.
it's okay.
Suddenly,
we have a backup with YouTube.
Suddenly,
yeah.
this is an episode of Beastars.
Wait, what? Wait, this wasn't the entire time? I thought we were all playing furries. Like, was I wrong?
Says the human man.
Okay, first off, he's a bear. He has a lot of hair.
Secondly,
I don't know if Desmond
No, there
is
was no second.
quite in bear territory.
He's not. That it was a joke.
If you were fatter, sure.
Are you calling Desmond skinny? Well, maybe if Sai cooked better.
Sai doesn't even cook. She cooked the one time.
Yeah, and the
We
one time you
remember
cooked,
that.
you lost your job.
that one time was memorable in the wrong sense.
It wasn't even. The roll wasn't even bad. I made a serviceable meal. Jesus Christ.
Imagine if it was bad.
Yeah,
You should've took
serviceable
more
in the sense of
lessons.
the military.
Look, I never really minded defog food, so.
Okay, devac food is pretty good if you're desperate.
Look, I've eaten worse things with a spoon, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, fucking tapioca.
Hey, tapioca's good.
I knew
Sticking
you were
word.
old.
I love me some peach tapioca.
Okay, peach tapioca slaps. Bland tapioca.
I don't think
love
I've ever had
tapioca.
bland tapioca in my life. It's boba, okay? It's boba in pudding form. You leave tapioca alone.
I don't think I will.
Ow!
But now what? We
Okay.
set and sail.
You guys are going to Huzachi?
I'm setting sail with
We
Captain
are
Ryan.
going to Hizachi.
What the heck is Huzachi?
As long as on the way nothing happens and we have to stop at Al Hajjad or Milos.
Al Hajjad, yeah.
Someone tell
we
me
are
where
taking
Huzachi
some minor
is.
preparations before this voyage, everyone. All mirrors and surfaces of water, such as in barrels, etc., shall remain covered. If they are not covered, such as your drinking glasses, we need to make sure that Darian is aware upon entering the room. No breaking of mirrors, please.
Unless it's for medical science.
If he is in dire condition and we were to get invaded or attacked while on the seas, we will regret fucking with Darian. We need all hands on board while we're sailing. You can fuck with him once we make landfall.
You heard the captain, Darian. That was an order.
You can. Not you will. You can. I was joking. You shouldn't. He is our crewmate. We like the rabbit. Desmond.
Some of us a little more than others.
Leave the new Lupin alone. He just got here. Anyways. Let's just make sure that we don't, irritate the mere gods. The faster we can get to Huzachi, the better. After all, once we get there, I know a guy.
Yeah. So you know someone, Captain.
I do. We'll discuss that along the way.
But do you
But-
believe that we will make a pit stop at Al Hayat, or is the main goal to just pass it all together?
The main goal would be to pass it Al-Hajjad, we have a chance, but I would hate to spend time stopping in Al-Hajjad when I know Huzachi's got somebody there that can break this curse. Most likely. Higher chances, after all.
It is a chance. All right, Captain. As you say.
If we need to stop in Al-Hajjad along the way, we can. Like I said, the better we get out of Delphang, the faster we get out of Delphang, the better. I'd hate for my mother to come upon us now. Anyways, let's get moving, please.
Speaking of.
No. Chop chop. All hands.
Like, oh look! Oh look, your mother.
You even see the
Oh.
fucking cook's hands on the rope.
Okay. So, are you traveling close to the coast, or are you going to far out open sea?
Well, so we would be trying to do as beeline as possible. So it's gonna be like a shot kind of like this, to where we'll get close to the coast before, Al-Hajjad. I guess you can see my blue line, right?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, we'd be trying to take a shot kind of like that. It about here-ish is where we would decide whether or not we could make it through the strait or not, judging by, what that scenery looks like. If it looks like it's going to be stormy, choppy waters, which it most likely would be, we'd be trying to go around the island instead.
Let's set that marker. So, that's about, we'll call it...
A little to the right. One block to the right, to where you're missing that island. Yeah, about like there-ish.
1,000 miles.
Yep.
You can go about 100 miles a day, so that's 10 days, right? And that's if you're sailing through the night, and that can be
Right.
altered depending on favor. So.
Yep.
Does one of you guys want to roll on the weather table, please?
I have
Should we
kind of
go
roll
with my
yet.
luck?
I want to roll.
All right, go.
Roll.
Let's go.
What is it again? Is it D20 or?
No,
No, it's,
so on the very top right next to the cog, there's the 3 little buttons, and if you click
Ah,
that, it'll
yes.
bring up weather events, wind direction, close quarters, etc.
Uneventful for the first leg of the journey. Heck yeah. That's
Nice.
that's definitely not bad, guys.
See?
Yeah,
Look
better
at
than
you.
what could be.
You-
Alright.
I'm too fair.
It could be
And
worse.
for the first leg of the journey, you have west wind coming from the west. So you're not going to be exceeding your 100 miles.
All right.
Okay, so the first leg of the journey is uneventful. The only other thing that I need is for somebody to roll on the close quarters.
Who wants to roll?
Oh,
Okay.
no volunteered. I guess I'll do it.
Who's,
Yeah, you got it.
whose turn is it?
All right, so we got Azric and who else? Roll again.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
Or no, sorry.
Wait, oh.
Azric gets to
Oh.
decide who he gets to do it with.
Oh.
He rolled side.
Well, he rolled Azric first.
We,
You
yeah, I
can do
know.
it with Sai.
Yeah, no, the dice are favorable.
Okay. So you can set the scene. The first leg of the journey is going to be the first 5 or so days.
Actually, let's have a group close quarters.
Ooh.
Who are you bringing in?
Everybody.
Oh,
Everyone?
Oh,
even
at
the
least,
new guys?
At least all of us. We've been through a lot
In a fairly short amount of time,
in a fairly short amount of time.
like a little over a month and a half.
All right then, Captain, set the scene.
Yeah. So within the first 5 days, you can set the scene, weather, whatever you want to do, as long as it stays, balanced. Like,
So, nice, calm, sunny day, and we're all on the deck of the ship. Sai is currently manning the helm. And we're just all meandering. We're just hanging out, being pirates.
Okay.
We're all hanging out.
I will pull you guys over. This map. So, a couple days in, weather's fair. You all are meandering about the ships. You can smell food cooking beneath deck. Get the additional token. Moment. But go ahead and move forward with your action.
You smell that, Captain? That
It's definitely
smells
nice
like...
having a cook aboard.
She even
do-
helped me improve my recipe for my nutritional bars.
Well,
Oh, is it
maybe now
tasty now?
Darian won't choke on them.
Well, they're no longer ashy.
I'll consider it an improvement in that case.
Here, catch. And like Desmond will like toss one of the nutritional bars he has on him. The improved ones.
The improved ones.
Do you
Taru's
take a
gonna
bite?
take a bite. Yeah, Taru's gonna take a bite.
Oh, you fool! It's still made out of preserved fish, meat, and everything we had lying around. It is improved. It's no longer ashy or chalky. The taste is only slightly better.
Yeah, that doesn't say much.
What's
Hopefully
not
Ugh. I mean, it is improvement over the ash stuff that you gave Darian, but it still doesn't taste good. It doesn't go down. uh, is it at least helpful in any way?
Oh, yes. Sarah wanted to take out either the fish or the meats, and I said that couldn't be had. There's too many important nutrients in both of them. And I think, as your doctor, this is the most recommended thing I can give you for the cost effectiveness. And I think all of us should be on it now, because if we aren't, it's going to cost a lot more to feed all of you. And Sarah was vehemently against this. Anyways, Captain, you want to try?
I think I'll pass today. Waiting for
yourself.
whatever the cook's got cooking up. But I think we should all have a bit of a round table about our journey so far. After all, it was kind of a bit of a whim to head down to Hizachi in search of what we're trying to figure out about Darian's condition. From there, I'm thinking of where to go next. We've got to come up with a game plan.
Well, what have we discovered so far? We have Darian's condition, and we also have to. We have, well, the thing that happened with your brother.
We've got these cubes. Supposedly
cube.
there's 5 of them. Need to find the other 3.
So we have options available. Though I do agree, Captain, that getting Darian back to his normal self does come a priority. But I'm just worried what type of influence that celestial magic has on Darian. What happens if it's permanent?
Well, permanent. He's definitely going to have to figure out what it does. What harm it could bring.
But Darian, you don't hear like a voice or anything like that. Especially
No.
when a mirror shatters.
No voices. Nothing like that.
But it was celestial magic, I'm quite certain of it.
I don't know. It's not like the gods are coming down and telling me what's going on.
They don't?
No? Should they?
Now, if it's some form of entity that's attached to you, I wonder if Sai would be able to see it.
Well, should we ask her?
Sai?
I come.
What a question. If happens to be an entity attached to Darien, would you be able to see it? Perhaps if it's
Oh.
some form of wraith, a ghost, or something.
If it was a ghost attached to him, I would have been able to see it. The second that it happened, Captain. So I don't believe it's that.
Well, rules out that at least. At least it's not something ghastly.
Yeah, Taruk's gonna use Divine Sense just in case. One more time.
Use
As his
divine
eyes just glow.
sense.
Yep.
You sense some sort of celestial energy coming from Darien.
Yes, there is indeed something celestial, or at least energy coming from Darien himself.
If it's celestial, would it be evil? By chance? I mean, I guess they're all evil gods, but why a Mia?
And why a rabbit?
I guess
I
if
mean-
Alden, put a curse on the Mia, it would most likely be with celestial magic.
And celestial doesn't automatically mean holy, so.
True.
But is there something about mirrors? Sadly, I have no recollection of. Well, that's why I have my books with me. I'm trying my best to research a bit more. But Sai, do you know anything about, well, let's say, perhaps a dea or something that is akin to mirrors, or whose symbol is a mirror?
Well, I know mirrors and their general symbolism. They are like in mythology, like most mythos, it's a reflection of one's soul, and it's supposed to show you your own personal inner truth, which I don't know why that would be the symbolism that they would have, but it happens.
So, would breaking a mirror cause Darian's inner self to be destroyed little by little?
Well, at least in a symbolic sense, yes, and since he actually gets hurt when that happens, then that's altogether a possibility. Captain, if I may retire to my quarters, I would like to look over some of the books that I took.
That's fine. As for the rest of you, after Hizachi, most likely dilapidated still. After all, the last time I was there, it was already into the way of the gutter. A most likely path afterwards should be to go up to Zarog. But the other course of action would be to go over to Indrid. I'm a little leery on heading into the archipelago at this point. The northern portion not so bad if we're heading to a location that I'm aware of, but the closer we get to Indrid, the closer we get to Phantomport. And
So, Captain, if I may, if we do find documents that have anything to do with my order, I would please at least allow me to look at them over, since that is my mission. Of course.
no problem with that. Fortunately for you, I'm not exactly just wanting to learn a bunch about the paladins or anything, so I mean, if it's got anything to do with one of our current objectives, by all means, we're going to be using it to reach our objectives, but you're still able to see it nonetheless.
It is a sore topic, but Basically, I am just trying to save my family.
All fine. No worries here. I
I
mean,
think I will have to. Sorry, go
say
ahead.
what, Desmond?
I think I will have to say, though, if our journey tends to take any type of long stint into the continent, I don't think I can join you anymore. It seems my fate is now irrevocably linked to the sea.
Not looking at going on land for too long. Do not worry, Desmond. Can't take a boat onto the land after all.
Well, I'm sure we could always use a pot of water and splash it on you every so once in a while.
If anything, after Zarog, I'm curious where our roads will take us, but we've even debated on leaving Granheim altogether to see what's out there in the wider worlds. But
Oh,
it really depends on where these paths of cubes take us. Where, after all, I hate to see my brother gather too many and then become a problem for everyone.
But we could confirm that he is your brother, Azrak.
Well, judging by what we learned at the Triarchs, I am guessing that he is actually my brother. They refused to kill him as a baby, and he was raised by immortal flames or whatever. Anyways, point being, he was raised by a cult, and now he is their god. The
Immortal
Ashen
god.
Lord.
In this case.
Yes.
Do you think it's like a normal cult where they take the money from their believers? Because if so, that'd be genius.
I'm going to guess so. I mean, they probably ransack, burn villages such as Glassfire Cove, take what they can.
Do you think we can, I don't know, do some partying on the way to our destination?
Oh, I am all for it. I have been watching the horizon this entire time, hoping to see any sort of ships.
I do think it'd be nice. Get a little celebration going on, maybe. Get our cook some new things to make, a new lupine person, some people to kill. Darian.
Arian?
Hey?
Oh no, I was just
I don't know.
asking Desmond to continue.
Oh, but that was a finished statement.
Oh.
Yeah, find some people to kill Darian.
Well, as I said, I will be protecting anyone, even if you do pirate. Though, I will try not to kill people that don't deserve it.
Well, we're pirates. They all deserve it. They kind of have our stuff. They just don't know it yet.
We will try
That-
not to knock over fishing vessels, at least.
That's a fucking quote for the century.
That is a very bleak way of seeing things, but I don't expect anything different from you, Desmond.
Captain,
But understand.
in my opinion, I don't think we should leave the fishing vessels out. I'm just saying, think of all the things Sarah can cook with those fish.
You have a point. If we see some fishing vessels, we will at least stop and try to barter for some fish. If they choose not to barter, then we will take the fishing vessels because at that point they're criminals.
Yes, the pirates barter. I understand, Captain. We're on the same page.
All right. Well then,
You see,
eyes on the horizon, boys. Let's find ourselves some plunder.
you see that Desmond whip out a little notebook. It might look familiar to one of you, mainly named Darian.
Oh, DM, I
Note
sent you
to self.
a DM, by the way.
Okay, just
Notes to self. Find new notebook. This one's getting rather filled with dumb thoughts. And then closes it. Alright, I'll have to put that back when I'm done with it today. Hey, Darian, do you mind getting another notebook? This one's getting rather full.
I... Uh, Darian just looks exasperated.
Oh, Darian, I wouldn't do this if I didn't not care for you. Just think of all the nice things I've given you.
Such as...
The loot.
The loot,
Right,
indeed,
it was
I
the
stole
loot.
for you. And you accepted it, that makes you an accomplice.
That's
You
true.
are technically an accessory to robbery. As am I.
I'll
think of
pretend
it.
I didn't hear that.
Poor
There's a
corrupt
lot of hungry
souls.
children out there that want to be accessory to robbery. Think of that other young child that I don't know, rejected. He would have loved to have been an accessory to robbery. He would have been out here robbing with me. Pilfering, plundering, whatever, or all that other stuff. At the end of the day, as long as we're getting richer and the folks around us are also getting a little richer, not as much as me, but still rich. That's all that matters, right, Taruk?
I wouldn't put it like that, but you do have a point.
See, I can always count on Taruk to be the voice of reason.
Different size. And just, I don't know. I'll keep my eyes peeled, Captain.
Well then. Let's have a wonderful day.
He says before things go to shit.
If things go to shit.
I'm getting back to sleep.
As your doctor, I wouldn't recommend sleeping as much. You have been getting rather chubby. I would recommend some light workouts. And he's gone.
Darian's already below decks.
The things I try and do for that rabbit.
It's okay. He's just trying to get close to the Lupin.
I know.
Oh, so that is why he was in such a hurry. I didn't think about that.
Is this...
Always trying to get food early.
Wait, is this,
Is that another reason?
Is this
Did
taking
anyone
place
else
like a couple
notice
days
how-
into...
Yeah,
Yeah, this is
Yeah, probably a
days
couple
is it
into it.
a couple
days.
days in? Or...
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You all would have noticed that Darian is definitely more lethargic than usual.
Yeah.
maybe I should do an
You know,
exam
has
on
been.
Darian. I have been rather harsh on him.
I do worry if that's the cause of the magic
Oh
surrounding
no,
him.
heavens no.
We
I'm a
definitely
doctor.
need to keep an eye on him. We still don't know what this
wouldn't-
curse does.
I also need to be right back 2 seconds.
Not
That's
on
what
that.
you're the doctor.
You know, I do have to read up on lupine physiology. Not very well suited towards helping them. Maybe I'll buy a book on it. See if there's any major differences. Or if I could just, stick some gauze on them. Like I do with everyone else. Seems to work.
Well, from what I've seen, you pretty much just stick some gauze on him.
In other words, you want to see some lightning?
Some lightning.
Lightning.
Ah, yes, Captain. You weren't there when we got blown up, were you?
Got blown up.
Yes, remember the other day you got blown up? It was a good time, right, Shrek?
I'd rather not recall. I think I thought you were gonna die that day.
Oh, was that with the cloak?
Oh, yes, the cloak. It has been interesting. You remember when I spoke to fish?
Do you remember when you spoke to the fish?
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot I learned that day. I learned that you can control lightning if you just listen to the fish.
You can control lightning if you listen to the fish.
Yes,
Desmond, I've
that's
got a
what I said.
question. Would the fish be able to tell us if there are any other boats in the area?
I can definitely ask them, but
You
we'd
should
have to
ask
be
the
going a lot
fish.
slower.
We can slow down if need be to talk to the fish.
You see at this point some dolphins coasting alongside the ship, like jumping in and out of the wake.
There's
let
fish.
me-
Look, Desmond, talk to the fish. Ask them for
I
boats.
must- I'm gonna head over towards what side of the boat are they on?
They're on the right side.
I like it over here.
What side's the right side?
That side.
So starboard,
Um,
right?
Port.
Port? I don't know. Fuck. I didn't do what was it, 11 or the one fights. You know what I'm talking about. So the Omega fights. Anyways, where is the thing?
It'd be starboard.
Port is the left side. Starboard is the right side.
Yeah.
So I was right. Haha. All right. I can speak to them as though they had the effects of speak with animal spell, but only while both you and the creatures are in or near a body of water. Sweet, I am near a body of water. And I have advantage on charisma checks.
Hey.
I will like to try and speak to the fish.
Hey, yo, dolphin. What up?
This pod of dolphins diving in and out of the water. What do you say to them?
First, before I speak to them, I would have gotten some what do dolphins normally eat? Are they're not
Hey, yo,
carnivores,
motherfucker, this
are
white
they?
guy trying to talk to us.
Fish?
Yeah, fish. I get some of our fish that hasn't been preserved yet.
Okay.
And I'd be like, if you dolphins over there have a moment, I have some fish to feed you if you would answer but a few of my questions.
Does he sound like he's talking in normal to us?
Yeah, he sounds like he's talking normally. You say this out, and
Trying.
one of the dolphins comes up out of the water, jumps. Yo, is this human talking to us? I didn't think they was that smart.
You know, between us, the vast majority of them, like the rest of them on the ship, not very intelligent.
Oh, shut up, Desmond.
See, over there clamoring about.
Where's
Desmond,
the
we can
ship?
understand you.
We can understand him. We can't understand the fish.
See,
It's
We
true.
found the
making
fish that was
unintelligible
stupid because we
noises.
can't understand them.
It's not often I get to talk to
I just wanna-
humans like you.
Well, if you come around and if you do me some favors, I can pay you very handsomely in some fish.
Yo, look, my blowhole doesn't swing that way, guy.
My below, please.
No.
Whoa, nothing of that nature. Though you are very dashing, dolphin.
Dolphin?
What I'm looking for is
Dolphin,
other.
normally in a cordial conversation, you might introduce yourself. Ask me my name. Can you believe
I was
this guy, Craig?
Getting to that.
And this other dolphin goes, yeah, seems strange to me asking for us for favors, but you don't even want to offer your name or be any politeness.
Desmond, everything all going all right?
Well,
By the way, guys, I
Friends, am
accidentally made a
Desmond.
choice on the voice for the dolphins, and I'm keeping it.
Best choice.
When your dolphins are from the fucking brawl.
Dude, for reals. Sorry, that was rather rude of me. I go by the name of Desmond. Might I have the pleasure of knowing who I'm speaking to?
Yeah, sure, Desmond. My name's Paulie, but my friends call me Paul. I knew a Desmond
Sorry.
once. He was a seal. Wasn't made for this world.
And what happened to Desmond the Seal?
Oh, he died. You know how it is. Pot of dolphins gets in, gets a little riled up, plays with their food. Sometimes you have some things that don't make it all the way. Yeah, I remember Desmond too. Not made for this world. Sweet kid though. Anyways, Desmond,
Well, Polly.
what can we do for you?
Well, I had a question on if you happen to see any other ships passing through here.
I mean, ships pass through here all the time. We come in and out. Fish like to swim in your wakes, and so we just eat them right up.
Will there happen to have been any real recently?
Yeah. Actually, now that you've mentioned it, a ship came through here about, say half a days ago. But they was real strange. They didn't talk to us at all.
How rude of them. Did you happen to see how big their ship was? Maybe in comparison to mine.
Well, I don't want to give you a complex, Desmond. But compared to their ship, your ship's not gonna hold up. It'd be like me
Not gonna hold up,
going
you
over
say?
to Craig's wife and her having a much better time because Craig can't quite put out the way I can, right, Craig? Oh, Paulie, not again, not this again, Paulie.
So, Polly, you're saying our ship is rather small, as Desmond makes a look at the captain, and it wouldn't be able to, as you put it, satisfy?
Trick face palms.
Yeah, I says maybe if you could sneak up on her, get her from behind, but then again, we should always ask consent, right, Craig? God damn it, Paulie, get off of this. Leave Karen out of it.
Well,
Don't
you
mind
guys have done a
Craig.
great...
He's going through a, let's call it, troubled time. She got to keep the kids.
Hello, Craig. Well, I promised you fish. Give me but a moment. Oi, Taruk. Get
So-
Polly and Craig here some fish.
Some fish from the kitchen.
Yeah.
Thought you were gonna give them your new improved bar. It has
No.
the hook.
No, that's for the
goes-
crew.
He goes down under to get some fish.
Sorry, it's hard to find good help these days.
No, I get it. I pal around with Craig here. Tell you one thing, if he wasn't my brother, he wouldn't be around much no more either. Craig, we've been through this so many times. Ever since Dad left, you started being just as abusive verbally as he was. Aw, Craig, shut your fucking trap.
Did he just call Polly Craig? Oh, I get it.
Like,
Understood. And like Desmond's just sit there nodding.
yeah. Yeah. Trick's gonna knock on the door. Can I please have some fish? Desmond is requiring it for his new fish dolphin friends.
Hold up a moment. Just let me. And like you hear some like banging and such, and like the door opens. What are you asking for?
Some fish, please.
We're about to have dinner. I didn't take
Well-
you for the raw eating fish type.
Well, it's not for me. It's for Desmond and his new fish friends.
Oh, that explains a lot. Did I tell you what he tried to feed me? It was this weird nutritional bar. He said Darian loved them. I can't look at Darian the same ever since.
I would say it's a required taste on Darian's part, but no, that's if it offers you again, please refuse. It's not. It is not the best, I assure you.
Oh, no. Trust me, I completely understand that. It's currently my goal to put some sense into him and maybe make it taste better. Because he has the heart for it, but if I have to put fish and whatever meat that is together in another bar, I'm gonna lose my stomach. But here's the fish you're asking for, just give me a moment.
I appreciate it.
And, like, she goes inside, gets him the fish.
Thank you, I
Here you
appreciate
are.
it. And, well, if Desmond keeps making a ruckus, let me know. As he goes back up. Desmond, I have the fish you asked for.
Yo, Desi!
Polly,
I don't know what it is with your servants, but they're slow as shit. Where's that fish already? That's right.
It's
I'm
right
calling
here,
you
1 second.
Desi
Let me
now.
get the servants to throw it over.
Are they saying something, Desmond?
They're just saying that you're slow, and can you get with it and give them their fish?
Is it
'Cause
throwing
you
it
are
up in
taking
the
your
air?
time.
Well, I am indeed.
Polly, Greg, how would you like your fish? He's asking if you want it thrown in the air or just dumped overboard.
Well, maybe try to get it at least close to us so we don't have to chase after it. Gosh, have some fucking common
You're right.
courtesy. I get that he can't understand us or talk to us, but it doesn't mean he should treat us like feral animals.
You're right, Polly. He shouldn't treat you like feral animals. He just doesn't have the common sense nor the
what did I do?
intelligence.
Look, I put my pants on one fin at a time, just like you, alright?
You
God
have
damn it.
pants on?
No, I was
As
being
Desmond's kind of like
facetious,
leans over to
asshole.
look,
He's wearing some
Jokes.
Levi's.
I was rather impressed.
Jake's gonna look
But
at
here you go.
Rick and mouth, help
And
me.
Desmond's gonna help Charuki get the fish close to them.
Yeah, you guys throw the fish.
Wrong.
Polly and Craig grab him. All right, pleasure doing business with yous. Anything else we can get you?
You know, if there happens to be any actual valuable loot from this, maybe I might need a way of contacting you to get you some spoils from this.
Yeah, you can reach me at. And then he dives underwater.
I like that, Dolphin. All right, Captain,
had to
I
come
got
up
us some
with
information.
2 Bronx accents the moment I committed to one of them.
So I got done talking to Polly and Craig.
And
They said there was a vessel, a bit larger than ours, about a half-day's travel ahead of us. Said we could probably take them if we sneak up on them. Asking with consent? Something, I don't know. There's a lot of sexual innuendos. Something was going on with Craig and his
Dolphins.
wife.
You hear from overboard?
Yeah, the dolphins.
In your window, Desi! And then he dives back underwater.
You know, maybe this is a curse.
Sounds like a curse, buddy. Sorry.
I wish I didn't understand any of that. Why did you repeat what they say in Desmond? Now I am traumatized for life.
Because, Taruk, if I'm cursed with knowledge, you're all cursed with knowledge. I would never withhold this pain and misery from you guys. In fact, it's my job as your doctor to expose you to it so you won't have the deer in headlights effect or the animal in headlights effect or whatever like that analogy would be for this time.
Exposing
You won't be
to
stunned
pain.
when
You're talking about the lizard and the lantern effect.
the lizard and the lantern effect, yes.
Can't stare at it for days. It's weird.
Very.
All the way up until you step on him.
But yes, do we want to try and go after this vessel? Maybe get to look at them.
Oh, we're only a half a day ahead of us. They're larger. We'll most likely catch up to them anyways. As long as you still got that spyglass, we should be able to,
Who said I
see
had a
them from a
spyglass?
distance and see if, we can sneak up on them, but hate to get us in a fight that we can't win on the water.
Very true. Though I'd very much like to do some kind of pirating things. Seems I signed up for pirating, and we've not done very much pirating.
Oh, I get the feeling.
That's
Like I
not
said, we'll
really
see
what
what
I
we
want
can
to
get
do,
into.
murder someone.
See what we see along the ways. I'm really hoping that, if we can get the jump on them, take the chances we get.
Yeah, anyone else?
Nope, just.
I think that's it.
Alright, so your guys' game plan is to try to catch up with the vessel that Polly and Craig told you about?
Holy Craig. Do you trust Polly Craig?
They look like
I mean,
stand-up dolphins.
if it's a larger ship, I mean, there's a chance that we'll possibly catch up to him anyways.
Yeah.
We'll see if we see him on the horizon kind of thing and wage our chances from there.
Sure. Okay. As you guys can see, there are tokens for your two new companions, Sarah and Brannick.
Yeah.
So, should be
Nice.
good there. Brannick spends most of his days just checking for damage, checking previous repairs, making any additional changes he can. He has like a whole carpentry kit to like repair minor scratches and damages, make sure the deck is mopped, just kind of readied for anything that comes. And Sarah has spent most of her time down in the galley. And Sarah has been sleeping in the officers' quarters as well, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ayo.
So over this
Hey, yeah.
Sai, do you want to roll? You're looking through these books, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we can go one by one here. So looking through like the cove charts and hidden moorings, this is a salt-stained atlas, updated by many hands. Like there's notes and handwritings that vary greatly within this. Not a single map, but like a layered record of knowledge and annotations scratched over years and years. You see symbols overwritten and corrected. Some pages feel handled much more than others, as if certain routes were being revisited again and again. Just kind of baseline, what you find is there's several uncharted coves within the Indrid archipelago that are being utilized or have been utilized as pirate stashes and encampments, as well as up on the northeastern coastline of Zahen's Landing. You see many of these are marked with a 3-notched sigil. I don't know yet if you recognize what that sigil would mean. You do have some sailing knowledge, but not necessarily as much pirate knowledge. And then there's other notes like anchor only at low tide and stone teeth at dusk. You see specifically at Glassfire Cove on one of the maps a marking of a blackened cube-like symbol that just says believed to be place of hiding. Any questions or deeper information you want to get from the cove charts? Silence.
Whoops, I didn't realize I
Makes
was
sense.
muted. I was saying that I was trying to glean more specifically anything that was on our direct path right now.
Okay, so the main items that you see for your direct path, beyond your path is the Indrid Archipelago, but within the areas that you are traveling, you see a few marked merchant routes. So these are
Okay.
routes that are being marked as locations of which merchant vessels often travel, probably for pirates to plunder or for privateers to track and be able to manage in order to stop pirates from plundering. You also
Alright.
see markings within the Dienser Strait and around the Huzachi Isle, marking dangerous unnatural phenomena, storms, rock outcroppings far into the ocean where it should not be possible, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
The markings on the map are hard to get direct size or location validations, other than, hey, it shows there's a marking right here on the map. Could be 50 miles this way, could be 20 miles this way. It's hard to determine when these symbols are drawn on much larger. This is probably in notes that people who were there at the time were making, and figured it'd be useful for them if they had to go back.
Okay. Do the notes seem somewhat recent, or are they really old?
The notes for the Dienser Strait specifically are not the most recent sets of handwriting. They're aged ink, and probably a few years at least have passed since those notes were taken.
Okay.
Okay. Getting into the Ash Devotions of Morthal's Whisper. You've read religious doctrine and texts for many of the aeons in the world, mainly centering around the Night Mother and the lesser aeons that fall within her domains, Morthal being one of them. However, this is definitely not a mainstream doctrine. It is very devotional, probably built piece by piece by the people of Zahin's Landing in times of great hardship. The text speaks of deaths that do not finish, stop halfway through, souls halted between life and death, not complete, and at the same time not fully broken. It warns that such souls can be used as anchors, binding places or objects, or people to powers and entities that should not linger. One passage reads, when the Reaper is denied his due, others will come to claim it. Several passages are strangely redacted, as if the ink itself recoiled from certain portions of this tome. And as you're reading through where names are missing, you hear faint whispers, not words that you recognize, more like pressure, breath against your neck. And then one fragment that you see in there stands out, stating, "Chains are forged not to bind the dead, but to keep the living from following them."
Damn, that's creepy. So that would
Very.
kind of lead. That would be one of those passages that would hint to Darian's mirror issue.
Quite possibly.
Okay. And the last book?
Yes, the Umbra Noctis, Fragmentary Accounts. Not like a scholar's tome. Every account within this, more of a journal, is incomplete. Like every author either vanished or recanted, or something happened to them before they could finalize their accounts. The Umbra Noctis is described not as a place or an item or an entity, but more as a symbol of severance and control over something beyond this realm. Like a shadow cast where fate has been physically cut and rewoven to be reshaped in the image of what this Umbra Noctis thing would want it to be. You see repeated references described as black geometry, angles that cannot and do not exist in the natural world. One recurring phrase appears across multiple accounts, just the phrase, "the shape that replaces destiny."
Okay.
Reading deeper into it, you find different passages and texts that speak of souls pulled from fate and rewoven into something useful, specifically useful. It never goes beyond that word. One fragment specifically written in a trembling handwriting states, "does not destroy, only remakes, only shines, so we obey."
Okay.
But yeah, there's your information
Yeah,
on
nice
that book.
6 paragraphs of text. Also, I would like to read the Crow book since I'm on it.
Okay.
How to speak crow.
You open the book and turn to the first page, and you see this kind of by the author passage thanking individuals who they're this dedication to the people that inspired them to write this. And you see it says at the top dedication, and then below that just 2 paragraphs that say caw 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 caw
Solid.
caw 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 caw, and then in parentheses it says
You guessed it.
in parentheses it says solemnly caw 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 caw. As you continue to read, it is just a massive amount of cause, but as you're reading through, you know, spending some dedicated time, they start to make sense a little bit. But you will have to continue to read this for a total of 30 days, and then you will start to understand the language of crows, corvids, and ravens.
I'm dedicated to this effort.
This is such a stupid ass book.
Guess what? Being a pirate and being able to talk to birds is gonna come in handy.
2 campaigns in a row.
Hey, everyone's gonna be jealous.
And the same player.
This whole thing was like crows.
Alright.
I hope Rocky gets the bounce of blow.
Somebody roll weather events for me, please.
Should I bring up my bad luck into this?
Yes.
Nope,
Oh,
never mind.
God, no.
Too late.
Unfavorable.
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 Why?
As you guys are sailing
Could be worse.
your first leg of your journey, very peaceful, very uneventful as far as dangers to you ship. But heading into the second half of the 5th day, something goes awry. I don't know who all is listening. Shared music. Why is that not playing? Well, that's because the music app. Heck yeah. There we go. A massive storm begins to roll in, and as it does, you see these darkened, blackish gray clouds coiling across the sky, and just a sheet of heavy rainfall starts impacting the ship from all angles. The waves begin crashing up and overtaking the sides of the vessel, and as you guys are moving turbidly through the waves, I need a sailing check from Azric, please. And if anyone would like to give him advantage, tell me how you are assisting and navigating the storm, please.
Ew.
How are we gonna do this?
Oh, I need... And you guys can experience the storm just like me.
See, this entire time I thought we were just making up the music in our head. So no one's gonna help him.
Nope, I'm kidding. I'm just trying to think.
Adjust the
mean, my
rigging.
plan
It's a ceiling.
Like
It's a ceiling check, right? Yeah. So Hook is gonna use his basically his athletic ability to adjust the rigging or to help Azrik. Sorry about it.
Alright, so Azric, as your crew starts rushing towards the rigging and following whatever orders you're calling out, go ahead and make a sailing check with advantage for me. Please and
Hey,
thank
my
you.
sailing check might be broke because it does say query on it right now. Oh, it
Oh.
brings up a tribute. It's supposed to be wisdom, right?
Yep, it is supposed to be wisdom.
13.
13. As you're moving through and trying to navigate these waves, some of them are too large, coming up from angles of which you're not expecting and rocking the ship back and forth. You see Brannick is grabbing rigging and trying to pull and tie down the sails as they're being forcefully pulled away by the wind at angles of which the tension and torsion of the fabric is almost starting to rip. And as this is happening, you break through a wave. And you hear 3 what sounds like cannon fire from ahead as you see a larger vessel in the distance that is currently seems to be firing off cannons.
At us or
You don't know. It's hard to tell
I
from
don't
this
know.
distance, but you do see the ship. You see its sails kind of rocking and weaving as the actual vessel is almost looking like it might topple. What are you guys doing?
At this moment, I would like to pull out my spyglass and try to see what exactly is going on with them.
Okay. As you pull out your spyglass, go ahead and roll a perception check with advantage. Actually, it'll be a straight roll because you would have disadvantage because of the rain. So, roll me a perception check.
All right, 1 second. All right, here's for all my marbles.
22. You look, and it looks like there is currently combat going on the deck of the ship.
What do I see?
It's hard to make out. There's definitely like a multitude of humanoid figures, but it looks like some of them are larger and more grotesque than others.
Captain, looks like our prey is already being hunted.
Well, then, can you tell by who?
Well, seeing as I don't see any other ship, and they look rather grotesque, kind of... I'm not going to make any assumptions here.
That's
Though I think it'd be a rather bad day for anyone on that ship.
so. Are you saying we should steer clear?
Up to you, Captain. I very much don't like getting dragged into the water and drowned.
Steer clear it
And that's
is
coming
then.
from someone that can breathe.
Alright, we are steering the fuck clear.
Okay.
So we're making a hard, just hard to port. Steering away from the other ship.
As it's happening, I want to see what they're shooting at. Can I tell?
Yeah, as you guys get closer and closer, you can see these roll nature or history for me real quick to see if you know what these things are.
Nature or history?
Yep.
Okay. Oh fuck! God damn.
25. You've seen creatures like this in your journeys. You've been on ships multiple times. As sailors talk about them as the probably the closest thing to a orc of the sea that you could get, like these monstrous humanoids. But they are Sahuagin. Not the same as like Veth'Arden beast folk. These are monstrous creatures that until recently, many of these monstrous creatures known as God damn it, why can I not put thoughts together? Known as blights. Blights came into the world years and years ago, thought to be a punishment from the aeons of the world, as a plague hit, and the corpses from the dead racked by this plague began to shift and morph into monsters. And it is thought that these are blights formed from the corpses of seafaring Veth'Arden. And these Sahuagin are just ransacking the deck of this ship, and you see a few of the deckhands have maneuvered a cannon to actually face inward of the deck and are firing it off. And you see a Sahuagin get blown off the side as 3 cannonballs are shot, and one of them impacts, ripping a hole through his body as it's thrown off the side of the deck.
Yep. Captain, it was a very good idea. I think we should make haste and avoid them at all cost. I know we try and make ourselves a blight of the sea, but that's a true blight of the sea.
Okay.
We'll see how we fare.
How we fare, Captain. We'll be lucky if they're not already swimming towards us.
As I said, we'll see how we fare.
Maybe we should just throw Darian in the water now and hope they think he's a tasty snack.
You guys beeline it over and around the ship, trying to keep your distance to try to salvage any sort of speed and be able to escape without the Sahuagin noticing you. Can I get a sailing check from Azric? Is there anything anyone in the group can provide to give Azric advantage, but also is there anything anyone can provide to try to obscure your vessel and try to keep the Sahuagin from noticing you?
I can for both. I feel like I gave him ample opportunity with the scouted knowledge to let him avert course easily enough, and I can also cover our vessel in some kind of fog. Not all of it, but majority of it, which is just enough to obscure us.
Okay, so I will let him have advantage for you giving him fair warning. What does it look like? Because this will be the first time Desmond's ever done something like this. What does it look like as Desmond begins to erupt a fog around the vessel to shield it from the Sahuagin sight?
It's only 20 feet radius sphere, but I could use that in like the wave direction that they'd be looking at us towards.
Mm-hmm.
It would just be like a very it would match like the current surroundings, because like everything's supposed to be like a storm, right? So it's like dark fog that seems to have like ripples around it, right? It's not like a natural fog, but it's definitely it would fit for the storm we're currently in.
And this comes from
And it
your
would just
coat?
be no, this comes from me.
Oh, okay.
Because remember,
Yes.
my coat only covers me. I can use fog cloud.
Yeah, because you took a level in Tempest
Don't
Domain
tell
Cleric,
everyone.
right?
Tell everyone, how could you?
You announced it when you
Yes.
did it.
I know I did.
So this is the first time any of you have seen Desmond use magic. What does your magic look like as you summon the fog cloud?
I'm gonna say it comes from like my cloak. Like I would say it starts like it originates from like underneath my cloak, like as if like the magic is from it, right? And they would see like fog coming out from underneath it that seemingly starts to cover the ship, or at least parts of it, like to help obscure us.
Yeah, you guys see as Desmond pulls his spy glass down and begins to move his hands, kind of ushering his cloak to the side as fog and mist begin billowing out from the sleeves and underneath. The cloak almost billowing to allow the fog and mist to swirl and ripple through the vessel as it begins shifting and moving to shield the side of the vessel from the view of the Sawagan. So, Azric, go ahead and do your sailing check for me with advantage.
Daily.
23.
23.
Yeah, expertly. As you begin cresting wave after wave, the ship impacts the water, but you manage to shift and move outside of the visible range of the Sawagan. Desmond, go ahead and for me, roll stealth.
Do I get advantage on this since it's in a storm?
Sure.
Yeah, because my stealth is shit.
20.
Oh, I didn't need it.
Okay. As you guys maneuver, it isn't long. Cresting wave after wave as the storm rages past you. And eventually, the storm remains, but the ship is far behind you. It seems that maybe you got away without the notice of the Sawagan. The echoing of screams of sailors in the far distance as you guys sailed past. It sucked to be them, don't you think, Tahuk? Brannick says to you, Tahuk, on the deck as he's trying to manage the rigging with you.
Still pray for their souls at the very least.
Pray for their souls. I'm just praying that they keep them occupied a little longer.
Where is that at? There we go. Sorry, Tahuk, I don't pray to any damn Aeon or man. Once you hand over control of yourself and your ideals to someone else or something else, that's when you start to lose control.
I shall keep those words in mind. As the Hook tries his best to help with the ring.
As a result of the storm, you guys do not travel a full 5 days. You only travel 2.5 days during this second leg. So it puts you behind schedule a little bit. But as the hours pass, so does the storm. Before eventually the water's calm. The wind is somewhat favorable. You guys begin in a clear heading once again. Okay. So, somebody roll on the weather events for me, please. For the third leg of your journey.
Someone with luck, please.
Yeah, I'm feeling lucky today right now. We got
You
this.
just
Oh, no.
rolled, didn't you?
Oh,
no,
no.
Azric rolled.
As a girl, yeah.
First nat one, here we go.
Favorable.
See, there you go. See,
As the winds shift in your guys' favor and the skies grow ever clear, your ship begins cresting through the water at great speed. I will give you guys an option. Increase in your speed or chance of, we'll call it chance of glory.
I like Chance of Glory. Risk it all. Bet.
I agree.
I third.
Love gambling. I love
Oh,
gambling.
yeah.
Gamble. Never punished.
I don't gamble.
I mean,
Gosh.
I don't want to. Every instinct of me is like, just take the speed, just take the speed. But at the same time,
Yeah, same.
we're fucking pirates, bro.
Do we need the speed?
Gamble.
We just lost
Gamble.
3
I mean-
days, so yeah.
Yeah, Darian, this is for you.
This is true.
Yeah,
Practically.
Darian Schmarian. I like money.
I'm curious to see how that's gonna, mess with us. But like I said,
I would like to remind you all, if we don't hunt this stuff down, we don't know when we're getting paid next.
Yup. And I would also like to remind you, we're fucking pirates.
It's fine. I can deal with the mirror thing a little longer.
oh boy. Okay.
See.
Oh.
A true champ.
Okay, so chance for glory.
It's fine.
I mean, that's not the majority. Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Okay. This pulled up.
You see a red dragon.
No, the red dragon's on a different continent. I think this continent has what? Is it the silver one or? Because if Bartholomew Cinder was here, I'd be very concerned.
Yeah, Grunheim has the silver dragon.
Like
Yeah,
Graham
so I
has the
thought.
silver
They
and
do,
the
yeah.
blue dragon.
See, I pay attention sometimes. Especially when it's the really cool lizards.
I fucking love dragons, bro.
Need this to be here. There we go. Alright, setting up a map for your chance of glory. 10 and 9. Okay. The sea is unnaturally calm. Too calm for how far out you are. The clouds have thoroughly thinned overhead, revealing a blood orange sun breaking through for the first time today after the storm's events. The wind shifts exactly into the black walled sails. The water ahead glimmers, not with reflection, but movement beneath the surface. Ahead, you see, drifting haphazardly. No sails opened, mast broken and bent down on the side of the ship, just coasting on what the waves provide, which at this moment is not much. A large mercantile vessel aimlessly drifting in the sea. Currently about 2.5 miles ahead of you. Caught with Desmond's spyglass.
And you said it's just floating there,
Yep,
right for the picking.
seemingly.
Does it look armed?
You see, with your spyglass, you can see 4 cannons and 2 ballista on the surface.
Do I see any people on the deck?
You see individuals moving around, a few. But at this distance, with your spyglass, you can't quite make them out for, like, specific individuals that you may or may not know.
Seems our luck has changed, Captain. Doesn't seem they're in any frenzy as of yet.
Really? Look like we're gonna be able to make today worthwhile after all, eh?
I might want to mention they have 4 cannons and 2 ballistae.
Doesn't look like they actually have any experience, though.
Couldn't tell from this distance.
Well, can you tell who owns the ship?
It didn't take much of a look, but I can pray try again.
Let's see if we could tell who we're up against first.
Any kind of markings or what kind of colors are they flying?
You would actually recognize the ship's flag as is yes. You would recognize it as the colors and branding of the Basra Trading Company.
And are they known for being very hard to pilfer from?
Yeah, the Basra Trading Company has a militaristic force. So they have their own, like, private navy that is fairly large. But currently this seems like a single mercantile vessel. You would also know, and Azric. I need Azric, Desmond, and Terhook and Darian to all make history checks. And Sai can make a history check with disadvantage. She is royalty, just not from here. Darhook does not know shit.
Doesn't know
Desmond, Darian, and Sai. The moment you guys hear Bossra Trading Company, the information begins to come back to you. The leader of the Bossra Trading Company is a woman by the name of Eleanor Bossra. She is a marquis of the Vorkal Sultanate. She specifically is the Marquis of Calden and has direct, trade agreements and governmental relations with the Sultanate as a whole. If you guys go to the World Anvil, you can look up the Bossra Trading Company and you can see a whole bunch of information about it. Their rule of law is prosperity through power and power through trade.
Interesting.
And
Okay.
If Sai looks at the Bossra Trading Company and moves down through the family tree, she can see two cute little children, one of which is like a 6-year-old tiefling boy.
Uh-huh. Oh god, that boy.
Oh god, that boy is crazy.
Is
So yes, but that is what you know of this vessel just by looking at its colors and kind of surveying.
Interesting. What do you think, Captain? Final decision's up to you.
Well, it is a trading company, but it is a lone ship. I think we should take our chances while we have them. What does everybody else think? Everybody down for a little mid-afternoon stroll
Could be
on
fun.
somebody else's ship?
Do you mean our ship that they don't know they have?
Starting to look that way.
let's see what happens. You know I have your back, Captain. No matter what happens.
I'd like to take a look around to make sure that I really don't see any ships anywhere on the horizon.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Can I assist in this?
Yeah, how are you assisting
make
as
my
he
own
looks
check?
through the spyglass? Or you can make your own.
This is
But
true.
if you have a way to assist, then
I'll
it's
just
totally
make my
okay.
own check.
Okay.
Can I give myself guidance?
Technically, yes.
Wait, didn't somebody else grab a spyglass?
Just Desmond.
I'd like to give myself guidance as well, just in case.
Okay, so what does it look like as Desmond casts guidance? I want to unpack what your magic looks like.
You see, as Desmond sits there, touching himself to give himself guidance,
sorry.
You have to touch yourself. You have to touch a willing creature to cast guidance. Thank you very much.
Phrasing.
What I'd like to do is Desmond will touch his jacket or his coat, and he'll feel it kind of giving him some kind of either like heightened perception or something, and he'll have a small coating of like mist covering his body as he goes to look through this spyglass. And hopefully I don't roll a 1. Oof. Let me roll my fucking d4.
Alrighty. And then, Darian, you guys see no other ships on the horizon. It is all clear. This is a ship just sitting for the taking. Like taking candy from a paraplegic baby.
You know, Captain, this seems to be a bit of a makeup from the heavens after having almost given us that god-awful ship before in the storm.
Well, seems like today's our day. Shall we then?
And remember, if you buy insurance now, I won't charge you later for if you go down. Double rates for you, Darian. You seem to already be under the weather. Your coverage, let's be frank, is gonna need to be pretty high. I kind of expect you to go down.
Glad to hear you have faith in me.
Glad to see that I'm willing to help you get up from it.
Don't worry, Darian. I have faith in you.
You have faith in a lot of things.
I do. That's what's your
At least
skill.
one of us, I suppose. And Darian will flip his hood up, trying to sort of obscure as much of his upper face with it as possible.
Yeah, Derek pulled up his shawl to cover his mouth. And he's gonna be a bit more on the alert side of things because he really does not trust a ship to just be abandoned.
Well, Captain, ready to make a name for the Black Walls.
Aye. Let's go take our prize. We're going in.
Yeah, as you guys approach and get closer and closer to the vessel, you can now see the lettering on the side calling the Mercantile Karak out to be the Golden Ledger of the Basra Trading Company.
I heard gold.
As you guys begin to pull closer and closer, getting grapples ready to throw over to pull your ships side by side. Who is connecting the two ships?
I'd say Wolfman
What
because he's
would-
probably stronger than
Yeah,
everyone.
Wolfman probably the best. He's probably the one that actually knows how to do this.
Yeah, so he takes up one of the grapplings. You guys will need one other person so you can pull the ships side by side. So one other person will have to assist in this as well. And I will need athletics checks.
Oh boy.
Desmond is busy looking elsewhere. Oh, look at this horizon.
I mean, I know none of us are good at athletics, but I'm at least not actively bad, I don't think.
Then yeah, go ahead. 'Cause I don't trust myself either.
Hey, so Brannick
Are we able
will
to
roll.
assist each other with this?
Yeah, if you guys have something that you can
I
use to
can
help
touch them with the
assist.
mist. You want me to touch them with the mist?
Brannick succeeds with his 22.
I can touch someone with the mist if someone wants to do it. I'm just saying, like, you can get some mist. You want some mist, dog?
Sure.
Oh, fine, I'll do it.
Okay, so let me.
I was gearing up. to
Unless
do
you
it.
were about to do it. Okay, you can do it. You can do it.
Who's getting the mist?
Darian is giving.
Darian.
All right,
I
Darian.
had disadvantage.
I'm gonna need you to hold very still while I touch you. And I'm gonna touch him and put some mist over him. Some aesthetic mist. You are now misty. And your eyes seem to be more wet than usual.
If such a thing was possible.
Wait. By the way, Darian, just point of order. Misty-eyed would have been way better than eyes super wet.
You see, it would have. But that is not what I said. Anyways,
In your
athletics.
defense, in your defense, you were looking for the correct word when you said that.
Yeah.
But also, the meme is fucking legendary.
Athletics
Alrighty.
check, right?
Athletics check, sir.
Put a D4 on that hoe.
17.
17.
You do manage to get your grappling hook in and over the sidewalls of the vessel as you guys begin pulling yourselves over. You see the individuals that were walking around on the ship that you saw on the spyglass from afar seem to have collapsed. Specifically, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 individuals collapsed on the deck of the ship.
Lapsed. What? Do they appear injured? Enchanted?
They're unmoving humanoids. Varying
Alright.
races. You see, like, there's a tiefling among them, some humans, half elves.
I would like
How
to.
close?
Oh, sorry, go.
No, I was gonna say, how close are we to the ship? Like,
You
Yeah.
guys are pulled right up against it at this point.
right up against it. Okay, can I do a quick divine? Let's see. Yeah, can I get a quick divine sense? See if there's any sort of like necrotic or fey or magic play.
What is the range of divine sense?
Let me give you it.
Be 60 feet. no?
Within 60 feet. Yeah.
You sense 8 undead within 60 feet of you.
Hold my friends. That boat has undead in them. I count at least 8. According to
Are
my
the
sense.
collapsed
It's
among the undead?
Most likely, Captain.
So you're saying now we have probable cause for keeping the ship.
Most likely. Or whatever's on the ship that infected those men could most likely get us as well. But nonetheless, or it could be some sort of magic involved.
Wear a
Yeah.
mask. You'll be fine.
Wait, I'm confused. Is your guys'
Uh,
intent to steal the ship?
Maybe.
Possibly.
I mean,
The
Depending.
one is clearing it up on dead.
One of the masts needs to be repaired because it's bent over, but I mean, I guess.
We have a loop in.
I have a question.
I guess I did call it a chance of glory, but
Are they dead?
The undead, actually.
You know, so I,
Do they
I
look-
haven't seen ghosts.
I don't feel like I should have to explain this to you. Tahuk said that they were undead. That means that they're not dead, but they're also not living.
Okay, but my
You
okay,
talk to
okay.
ghosts. Why do we have to
No, no,
explain what undead are?
No. I'm asking more the DM, and I'm asking in general, like because of my ability. Okay, it's a very specific question. So
I was
what
just
I'm
talking
asking,
shit.
what I'm asking specifically is
you look
like,
like a shit.
is the undead the same as like a soul departed?
when a humanoid is turned into an undead, their soul is otherwise destroyed if it is still present.
Okay.
The only time that differs
Yay.
is if you as if a corpse after the fact, after the soul has already transitioned to its plane of rest, then you could make a undead out of that corpse as well. But if the soul is still present, the soul is destroyed.
Okay, I was asking specifically because if they were like dead and the souls were still present, then I would be having a migraine right now.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Speaking
carry on.
of, can you make a wisdom saving throw, Sai?
Oh.
No problem.
You got this.
21.
You got this. Now the question is whether then that broke any mirrors. That's the question.
"21 is very good. So, Sai, these are undead. Their souls no longer intact or here, but as you get closer and closer to the ship, the air tightens around you. A single voice, distressed. Your temples throb, your teeth ache, and your breath catches. That's it.
Thank God.
So, are you guys boarding?
There's money to be had, of course.
As I'm boarding the ship, I'm gonna launch an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, well, let's do this real quick.
If
Boo, boo, boo.
Surprise attack, bitches.
He just said, by the way, AoE, fuck you.
Fucking-
I need everybody to click on their tokens and roll initiative, please. I'm gonna roll for the zombies in 2 groups.
Damn, Darian.
I am
Back at
spec
it with
for
the white
specifically
vans.
this. Well, not really, but
Yeah.
swashbuckler,
It's swashbuckler, yeah.
Heron
charisma.
gun, hell of a combo.
I'm here
If
to
you do
make
roll
sure
one,
we
it'll be very
don't
disappointing.
all fucking die. That's what I'm spec'd for.
I mean, it's better. Yeah.
I'm spec for going boom.
Just boom.
Boom.
Yeah, at least this isn't a surprise attack. It could have been worse. It could have just jumped it without any double checking.
You almost did.
Yeah, almost did, yeah.
Okay. Turn order. Awesome. Alrighty.
This is quite the mood music.
Alright, Darian.
Damn it, Polly,
Well-
shut up!
Actually, before Darian, Averick, you were shooting off an Eldritch Blast as you guys were jumping on, so go ahead and do that Eldritch Blast. Who are you doing it against?
It would probably be this closest one.
That one? Alright, go ahead and
Yep.
roll your Eldritch Blast for me, please.
Let's see. I don't remember how many blasts I get at this level. 2 beams at 5th, 3 at 11. Okay, so I got 2 beams here.
Yep, so you can target that one with both beams, or you can target 2 separate creatures to you.
We're gonna hit it with both beams.
Okay.
20 and 17.
Both of those are gonna hit.
For 3. Oh, hold on. Gotta pull up my sheet because there's pluses to this. I know there is. Where's my shit? There. I don't know why, because it only rolled a straight 1d10. I could have swore I had it in there to roll correctly now.
So it does only roll a straight 1d10 unless you have the agonizing blast.
I do.
Okay, so yeah, it should add your charisma modifier
Yeah.
to the roll.
Yeah, and it did not. So plus charisma. There we go. So 3 plus 3 so 6 damage for that first one.
Okay.
And then the 1d10 plus charisma, so yep, and 12 for the second shot. So 6 and
Okay.
12. 18.
As these 2 blasts ring out into the creature's form, its body begins to shift and crack and pull itself up. And as it does, the remaining creatures, as you guys are now boarding the vessel, stand and turn to face your guys' direction. All right, starting off with Darian.
I needed a distraction. And Darian will rush up to this first zombie, lunge forward, and make a main hand rapier attack.
Okay. 24 is definitely gonna hit.
24. With sneak attack on that.
$15 points.
That is. Yep.
As you leap forward with a flourish and a jab from your rapier, piercing the creature and pulling the blade aside, you see its form shambling and skin sloughing off as the blade impacts, and just a slop of skin just falls onto the ground and the muscle below is exposed and rotting. The head kind of clicks to the side and then cracks as it twists its head almost 180 degrees to face you directly.
While it's doing that, I will dash around to the other side of the zombie here.
Okay.
Give a chuckle. Light work this'll be. And give a bardic inspiration to Taruk with my bonus action.
Okay. What size of die is your bardic inspiration right now?
Should still be a D. Wait a minute. Let me double check myself.
Yeah, just let Tarhuk know so he knows, and then we'll go ahead. Is that all you're doing on your turn?
Let's see. Third level bard